So first of all, the model. In our example here, the model is, you can see, a video game cartridge. And this is important to understand because the thing about a model that I think is very confusing to a lot of people is they think that a model just is data. And I've seen a lot of architectures go wrong because all of the model classes are just data objects. And that's not quite correct because then you get to this point of, well, where do I put the logic? And then people put it into the controller, and that's wrong. What a model is the set of data and logic, the logic that goes with that data. If you think about object-oriented design, we want to stick with those principles, and we want to have our data and the methods that manipulate that data in one class, in one place together. That makes up a class or makes up an object. So really a model is a combination of that data and that logic, and it applies to your business domain. So in our example of video game cartridge, you can see that we have this nice compact little cartridge, and in there is the data that's like your saved game, if you think about it, on the cartridge, and the logic that makes up that game. So there's both of those components operating together, and see how it's compartmentalized. You could take that cartridge and you could put that into a different video game system as long as it had the same hardware. Or you could take it to your friend's video game system and you could put that cartridge in there and it would play because it has compatible hardware. Or even you could potentially plug it into a different set of hardware that could interpret that same logic inside that video game, and it might even display it differently.